It's definitely getting lighter. I can see my hands again, but that might just mean that we're getting close to an exit, right? Maybe this has all been a wild goose chase. Shush! Listen. What he says? We're getting close. Wait, Falcon, are you scared? Terrified. There they are. I'll ask one more time, what is your name? And you with the police, the royal guard. Speak up, bird. Man, Belmont, we've been here all night and simply ain't talking. He did react to coaxing, so did react to torture. Maybe he's time, you know, administer some justice. Justice. That word. Oh, the rooster finally crows. You want to know who I am? Fine. My name is Severin Cocorico. I am a public prosecutor for the Court d'Assises. Well, Savvy, it's been a pleasure, but we can be in Evan's spies running around our base of probation now, can we? So without further ado, I hereby sentence you to... Wait a minute, Piero. This is no ordinary spy. Because he's a prosecutor? No, because he's the bastard who condemned my father 10 years ago. Whoa, are you sure? I had my suspicions when I saw his smug air of arrogance, his holier handout glare, but now that I know his name and occupation, there is no doubt. Do you remember, Bird? Do you remember the trial of a homeless lion in the winter of 1835? What was your father's name? John Belmont. What were his crimes? His only crime was trying to feed a starving child. He took a handful of vegetables from a grocer's stand, not out of greed, but out of sheer desire to see me survive. And he was seen by a policeman, another arrogant cockroach like yourself, actually. So my father was thrown in jail. He was dragged to court. I had the privilege of watching the proceeding from the stands. I remember your sharp words. This man is a thief. This man is a scoundrel. He deserves the harshest possible punishment for his crime. You didn't care about the consequences. You didn't care about why my father did what he did. All you care about was fulfilling your lust to see a criminal behind bars. My father received a sentence of 5 years. He died on his third. Do you remember him? Mademoiselle, in all my days as a prosecutor, I have seen over 1,000 of cases. I'm not going to remember a single bread thief. You rotten conrad. You are just insects, aren't you? You who cares if a child starves in the street as long as you put enough criminals behind bars to meet your quota, am I right? Your silence speaks volumes of your guilt. Severin Cocorico, you have been tried by the people of the Second Republic. We have found you guilty on the counts of conspiracy, of the murder of the croque monsieur, and of the fellow of my father, John Belmont. Oh, have I been found guilty? Mademoiselle, if you want to shoot me so you can fulfill your revenge fantasies, then by all means shoot me. But don't pretend for a moment that this mob resembles a court of justice in any form. A court of justice? Now there's a contradiction. Bird, you know nothing of justice. Frere Remus, read this man his last rites. With pleasure, madame. Falcon, we have to make a move. Say something. Alright, going in. I'm coming too. No, I need to get out of here. Go find the police, royal guard, anyone's also for time. Falcon? Okay, I'll go get help. Do you have any last words? Just pull the bloody trigger and be done with it. Wait! Wait. He's right. This is a terrible trial. There's no evidence, no defense, no examination of the facts. You drag a man off the streets and decide his face barely improved on your own prejudices and whims. Who the clock does this bird brain think he is? I am this man, defense attorney. I am JJ Falcon. JJ, what are you doing? Defense attorney? You're a ravey loony is what you are. Or a spy. I've seen this monsieur addressing our conversation before. He cannot be trusted. Everyone, please, hear me out. Appeal to Fontaine. Fontaine. Monsieur Fontaine, we only met a couple occasions, but you seem like an intelligent person. I thank you. I do consider myself to be reasonable. Then surely you can see something wrong with dragging someone off the streets and killing without trial. Well, I want to see a better friend, monsieur. A friend with actual liberty for all. I do not enjoy violence, but having a call for a traitor or two dying to achieve the noble goal means to an end, you know. Do you see, Falcon? This man's death is inevitable. For the good of France and in the name of justice, he must be killed. Justice. There's that word again. Madame, I want person to know who you are or what you stand for, but shooting this man right now would not bring justice. It will only serve to satisfy your desire for revenge. Justice. Revenge. What's the difference? Actually, due process. Due process, madam. By following an organized change of events, justice ensured that both sides have a fair and balanced trial. My father did not receive a fair and balanced trial. Then this is your opportunity to show the rooster how it should be done. Madame, surely you're entertaining the words of this heathen? Fine, Falcon. We'll play this your way. We shall have a formal trial with the murder of the croque monsieur. Excellent. Shall we head back to my office and file the necessary paperwork? Don't take me for a fool. You'll walk us right into a pub. We shall have the trial right here, right now. Right here, in the catacombs. It's a good place of study. I suppose we'll be needing a judge. I volunteer! No, thanks, Pietro. We're trying to form a card room, not a circus. Aww. Just go see the security is doing, Pietro. I don't want any more spies wandering. Righto! Perhaps I can help, madam. You know that I'm a pious fat man, after all. Okay, Remus, you can be our judge while we lead the prosecution. What about the jury? With due respect, I don't trust your peers to be impartial. Look around you. As we speak, we are being watched and judged by countless of dead men and women. They shall be our jury. That may work as a metaphor, but in practical terms, it is me you have to convince, Falcon. Convince me that this bird is not guilty. After all, I am the one who holds the gun. Well, it looks like we are ready to get started. The trial of Severin Cocorino is underway. He stands accused of murder of the man known as croque monsieur in cold blood. Madame Boutmont, please explain details of what happened. Very well. Last night at the stroke of midnight, 2 gunshots were heard on the Rue du Masmosa. Piero alerted us and we managed to arrive before the police did. On the scene, I saw the man known as croque monsieur, a good friend of ours, lying in a pool with his own blood. Standing over the body, I saw the Marin, Severin Cocorico, still clutching his murder weapon. Am I to understand that you do not witness the crime firsthand, madame? That you only saw the aftermath? Yes, but one of this did happen to see the incident himself. Ma'am, before I found an ear pigeon running around the tunnels. I am no pigeon, monsieur. He's a spy in any case. What can I execute right now? It's alright, he's with me. With you? He's my assistant. He carries my bags and stuff. Falcon, I trust you that you don't have any other assistant lurking around the corner. No, madame. Then take your lackey out of my sight. Falcon. I saw something lurking in the catacombs. I think he was watching us from the shadows. I don't know. But he got spooked when he saw me. He dropped this. Was this a political pamphlet? Called pamphlet. Okay. Well, best be getting back to the patrols then. Not so fast, Piero. You witnessed the crime firsthand, did you not? I did, madame. Then you can be our first witness. Go stand in the center. Okie dokie. Do I need to say an oath or something? That won't be necessary. We trust you. Just tell what you saw last night, Piero. Okie dokie. I saw it plain as day. The croque monsieur was minding his own business on Route de Mont-Sept. Then all of a sudden, the he brute of a rooster appeared with his gun in hand. Bam! The rooster fired, the croque slumped to the floor. And to the last of his friend, the croque monsieur drew his own gun. Bam! The croque fired back. So to clarify, Cocorico shot first. Yes, ma'am, no question there. What happened next? Well, I knew you guys. Fontaine, Remus, and you, ma'am, were only a stone's throw away at the cathedral, so I ran to get your help. We arrived back to the scene maybe a minute after I left. And there I saw the dead croque monsieur and the murder of Severin Cocorico with my own eyes. Thank you for your report, Piero. Nothing, ma'am. You see, Falcon, Piero is not the sharpest knife in the kitchen. Sure that? But he is honest to a fault. I would trust his word with my own life. I don't doubt the man's honesty, madame. Now, I would like to cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? What does that mean? I don't claim to be an expert at law. That was my brother's role in the family. But I think it's a cross-examination means that Falcon would like to waste our time asking pointless questions. Actually, it means that I would like to make sure that Piero's story holds up under scrutiny. Yes, I will be asking questions, but only questions that directly relate to the case at hand. Clearly, a pointedly styling tactic, madame. Shall we put an end to this trial? No, we will let the bird have his little cross-examination. But I'm warning you, Falcon, don't mess with me. Don't mess with you? If I get the slightest inkling that you're rambling to stall for time, I would end this trial on the spot. Do I make myself clear? Start questioning Cocorico's shoe size or the color of the croque monsieur's underwears and I'll lose my patience. Yeah, I get it. Plain as day. They do. Okay, plain as day. Okay, you claim to see the incident plain as day? Yep, plain as day. Piero, I would like to remind you that crime occurred around midnight in February, around our cast moonless night in an unlit alley. What's your point? It would be too dark. So dark you could not possibly have correct elephant in the wall. I saw what I saw! Hold on, Falcon. You slipped up. You say the rally wasn't lit, but I recall there being lanterns or do. Ah, yeah, that's right. We live in the gap lamp every street. You're right, Madame Buffon. There are street lamps over Rue de Sim, but they won't mean any good. The street lamps over Rue de Monsieur were broken. They're completely non-functional. As proof, I present the glass shard that line on the alleyway. That shard originated from the planes of the broken lamps, and I still got the holes in the sole of my shoes. Double proof. Those glass shards could come from anywhere. I could send one of your underlings to see the broken lamp for themselves if you want. And waste more time? I think not. This sounds like a stalling tactic. Excuse me, Madame Buffon. I don't remember whether your street lamps were or were not broken, but I do remember that we had to use torch to light up the scene. Hey, whose side are you on? I'm just saying, Falcon might be right. It was particularly dark, so it's possible that there were any street lamp. Are you saying I'm a liar? I thought we were buddies. Stop quibbling, both of you. Maybe the lamps were broken, maybe they didn't. Doesn't matter. I know that Piero's testimony is accurate because I personally saw the rooster at the crime scene over 1 minute after Piero did. 1 minute? That's plenty of time for the real murderer to escape and for a passerby to stumble upon the scene, is it not? You must acknowledge that this is a possibility. I acknowledge nothing. There is an inkling of doubt, and there is the slightest notion that Piero may be misremembering what he saw. Don't badger the prosecution, Monsieur Falcon. I wasn't badgering. On to the next witness. Madame Rupert, do you have anyone in mind? I do. There is someone among us who is something of a gun connoisseur. A man who knows anything that there is in our craft of weaponry. Oh, that's me again. Shut up, Piero. Get off the stand. Yes, ma'am. I call Fontaine forward. Very well. Now, Fontaine, is it true that you're a gun specialist? Well, I hate to brag, but yes, I know about guns. Their mechanics, their beauty. Have you heard about the revolver mechanism America is developing? Wonderful stuff. Fontaine, let's stick to the guns that were found at the crime scene. Tell us about those. Alright, very well. This is the gun found on 17 Cocorico person at the time of arrest. This is a standard issue percussion lock shotgun element pistol, 24cm length and 15mm caliber. Lots of police and soldiers carry this dull things. It's a gun that says, I am a reliable man of the law. Sounds like a Cocorico. Does it? Cocorico's always told me that raiding car was his defense weapon of choice. It's strange that he had a gun in the first place. And this is a gun found on Croc Mac Monsieur corpse clutched tightly in his hand. It is a turnover pistol, double-barreled, ivory handled, 20cm length. This is a very exquisite and highly customized gun. It's one of a kind. Whoever used this weapon knew their stuff. The Croc Monsieur was a legendary arms dealer. It's no surprise that his personal weapon would be something so flamboyant. But what's really fascinating about the Croc Monsieur is the ammunition. See, the bore of the pistol has been fitted with a set of grooves. Please stop, Fontaine. I didn't call you to hear you show off your gun knowledge. Tell us what you uncovered when you examined the Croc Monsieur's bullet one. Ah yes, well, a lead bullet was embedded in the middle of the Croc Monsieur's sternum and appeared to have a straight angle of entry. So in other words, the Croc Monsieur was facing his killer when he was shot. That's right. The other interesting point was the Croc Monsieur's outer clothes were singed. This is typically only occurs if a person is close enough to a gunshot to be directly burned by the gun's muzzle flash. And how close does a person have to be by a burn of a muzzle flash? Less than 3 meters, I would say, 5 at the most. So there is no chance that there was a rogue sniper on the rooftop. The Croc Monsieur killer was standing in Rue de Mont itself. As in plainly evident, only one person was found in Rue de Mont at the time of the incident. Prosecutor Cocorico! Well said, madame. I think you're accused of the prosecutor. Not so fast. I'd like to cross-examine. I don't think so. You're always sharp in your bounds, Bird. Let the lawyer try, Remus. When he fails, there will be absolutely no doubt anyone in the room that Cocorico is nothing but a bloodthirsty murderer. Okay. Yeah. 15 of a fan. Cocorico, the highly customized double barrel thrower was found. His chest was shot in his chest. Okay. Okay, singe. Fontaine, you mentioned that the Croc Monsieur's clothes were singed? Right, his vest and jacket were slightly burned from the close range muzzle flash. But his clothes? Yeah, bring them so I can see a proper fucking unit. We don't strip the Croc Monsieur down to his skivvies. We took his gun, I think Piero took strange from his pocket, led the body in the alley, fully closed, they won't care. I see my mistake. Could the burn have caused by something else? Like what? Ash from a cigarette, perhaps? Well, I guess. Hold on, Fontaine. Falcon, are you saying that you know the burn was caused by something else, or they just blind guesswork? I'm just speculating. Okay. Chest. Fontaine, you say that the croque monsieur was shot in the chest at the straight angle? Okay, the bullet is it possible that the bullet reflected, bounced off a piece of metal behind? Well, that's interesting, damn it. I heard soldiers getting shot in the back from bullets deflecting off cannon debris and whatnot. So it could have happened here. Akryen, are you saying that you actually know that bullet reflected something? Just speculating. Okay. No. Okay. Is there any way to tell the gun has been recently fired? Yes, there are a couple of ways. For around a minute after firing, pistol barrel is going to be hot to the touch. That's a dead giveaway. But you could also check for gunpowder residue in the barrel and chamber. That would indicate that it has been fired since being cleaned. So by your honesty, would you say that xKhrizPRx was fired last night? It's difficult to say. None of us thought to check the pistol barrel temperature at the time of the incident, so you can use that method. If I check for gunpowder residue, it's a little in the barrel. That could indicate a recently fired weapon, but it can also indicate a lack of proper maintenance. So basically, you don't know whether this weapon will fire or not. No, monsieur. And we cannot be certain when xKhrizPRx fired his gun, then his whole trial will be thrown out. Not sure if I can because it's still prime suspect. He was standing over the croque monsieur's body with a weapon in his hand. If that gun is not the murder weapon, then what is? Ah, turnover pistol, yeah. You were about to say something about the gun's ammunition before. Can you go details? Oh great, now we have to stop talking. I'm glad you asked! See, you probably know most bullets are just small rounded lead balls. Well, that's not the case here. This particular weapon uses advanced iron tip aerodynamic carefully grooved. Actually, it would be quicker if I just show you. Take a good look, this is an iron tip mini ball. It's very rare, top of the line technology. Before last night I had never seen one of these in person before. Like I said, the croque monsieur was a legendary arms dealer. It makes sense that he would ask us to lay so. Where do you find this bullet, Fontaine? In the turnover pistol chamber. Hold on, I'm confused. I thought the croque monsieur fired his gun, so how is it possible that his gun was still loaded with a bullet? A turnover bullet is double barrel. That means that he can hold two bullets at once, fire in quick succession. I see. Fire one bullet, but die before he could fire the second. I trust you have no more questions? Not yet. Where is the other bullet? What other bullet? They fired mini ball. There were two shots that night, remember? One from the assailant, one from the crocodile. Scared the scene for a couple of minutes, but I couldn't find it. It's a pity. It would have been great to have two of this magnificent. Madame Buffo, you find the fired mini ball in xKhrizPRx's body? In his body? You're asking if xKhrizPRx would by bullet? No, that much seems plain to see. So again, I must ask, where is the fired mini ball? Well, I don't have any clue. Where you're trying to get, Falcon? Isn't it obvious? If the bullet wasn't embedded in the alleyway wall and it's embedded in xKhrizPRx, that means it hit the murderer. The bullet hit the murderer, the real murderer. It must still be embedded in whoever attacked the croque monsieur. A ludicrous notion. It makes perfect sense. The double barrel turnover gun, this missing bullet. Fine, I'll hear you. Let's say did heal the perimeter. What of it? Well, it's only been a few hours since the shooting. Presumably the person will still have the bullet lodged in them. Find the person with the unique iron mini ball embedded in them and find the real murderer. That's reasonable. But we do not have the time and our resources to search every citizen of Paris and your government. You don't have to search everyone in Paris. I believe the murderer will be someone in this very room. Oh, you think we have a traitors in Iraq? I do. There was obviously a planned attack. Someone invited xKhrizPRx and the croque monsieur at the same time, place, and order to set up. Only someone for Rebels connection could engineer such an event. This is ridiculous. Are you really saying that someone in the room was shot last night? That's clearly untrue. A bullet wound would be concealed, perhaps if you were to take off your shirts. No, and not having around the room strip down to the necklace just to carry you out and register. If you can think of a more reasonable way to put your straight bullet theory, a more reasonable way? I have a more reasonable way. What are you thinking? Isn't it obvious? I have the perfect way to uncover whether someone has been shot. It's a genius solution. Oh no, not like this. Are you serious, Falcon? Are you relying on the invention of a lunatic? Never been more serious. Madame Bulma, friend Ramos, a member of the cult, this device is called an Explorer Extractor. It is the latest medical technology. It looks like a children's toy. I'll show you this is not a toy. It was designed to find and extract metal embedded in bodies. A battlefield bullet finder and remover, if you will. I am intrigued. So you're saying that you swing the device around and find a bullet in a person? Yes, sort of. I don't know, we haven't had to practice with it. Madame, these birds are playing you for a fool. There's no way that such a device is. We have seen this device work in our very own eyes. Sparrowson shall demonstrate. Me? Although we need something to demonstrate it on. Here we have an iron tip mini ball as presented by Fontaine moments ago. Upside. I placed the bullet in my closed fist, and now it presents the fired bullet that is currently embedded in the murderer's body. Allegedly. Now, Sprouson, we'll demonstrate what happened when my hand is scanned with the Explorer device. I'll do this, and... It's humming and buzzing. Is it really detecting the bullet? Absolutely. What's an intriguing device? Hey, what would happen if I were to hit extract right now? Please don't. You remember what happened to the stick, right? My, what's the feeling? It feels like... Power! Don't let it get to your head. Okay, I'm convinced. Falcon's browser, you may perform a cursory scan of features of your device of yours. You stop hearing this morals, madam. What good is this doing? Remus, they must be morals, but this test will grant certainty of the rooster's fate. I can afford the time. Hey, Falcon, what will happen if the murder is someone not present in this room? Well, like it isn't. What? I'm stalling. Falcon, get a movie on you two. I really must express my displeasure that you're going along with this farce, Madame Beaumont. Let's end this trial right here, right now. You're going to get just you crave. Don't worry, Remus. My patience for this bird brain is worrying thing too. With this asinine scheme of his foe, we'll face the consequence. Lucky bird, scan the rooster first. Here's the prime suspect, though. Okay. I'm not getting any reaction. That means there is possibly no bullet lodged in Cocorico. So he's innocent for sure. No. All it means that the bird was not shot by the hypothetical bullet. Don't forget, this is all speculation of Falcon's part. Madame, I must insist that you end this. It's a fool, everyone. We have other much to intend. Remus, you let me worry about the time management. Get out, you go next. Alright, get it over with. No reaction. That means Piero wasn't shot either. No surprises there, right, guys? Let's see. Let's tell each other. Madame, I implore you. You're being awfully lippy, Remus. Why don't you go next? Me? It's really not necessary, madame. I don't want to participate in this regular child game. This is no game, and you should order to cooperate. I refuse. Piero, please retrain Remus. With pleasure, ma'am. Oh, what are you doing? Keep your filthy talons off me. I wanna be handled by. Ah, stop that. You're making a mistake, madam. I think a little harder. I have an alibi. I will read you the whole evening. Browson, do the test. And Falcon, I'm not getting a reaction. That can't be right. Do it again. There's nothing. You should have this second too. That ought enough to manhandle a man with clothes like that. As I said on the floor, madam, I was with you and Fontaine for the entire evening. I could not possibly be in two places at once. It's true. You were sitting in Milano, exactly where the murder was supposed to have taken place. As was I. Right, Fontaine was here was too. They rules him out, and I think they improved number also, which means that Aries is being powerful. Go sit down, Lucky. Your job is done. You realize what this means, don't you, Falcon? Your little test failed. Your hypothetical bullet theory turned out to be unsubstantiated speculation. Pure guesswork. Shall we end the trial, madam? Wait, there must be someone we're not accounting for. I just know it. There's someone else who has been the shooter. Frere Remus, how is your brother? The man named Romulus. My brother? He was forced to flee the country of oppressive government. You know is it true? Your brother's still in France. In fact, I think he's lurking in this very catacombs right now. An absurd notion. Your theories are getting more and more outlandish, Falcon. Where is your evidence? Oh, I know. I can answer this one. I found this in the catacombs tunnel. An introductory guide to the cult of reason. Thank you, Sprouson. Now for Remus. Does this pamphlet look familiar to you? No, I've never seen it before in my life. Are you sure? Are you sure it doesn't belong to your brother, Romulus? No, there are many cultists in Paris. Why I belong to one of them? Falcon, I'll take your word that you likely found this pamphlet in the catacombs, but Remus is right. You have no evidence that the man known as Romulus is the one who dropped it. This pamphlet could have been dropped by anyone. It could have been dragged here in the soul Piero's shoe for all I know. Wouldn't be the first time. I showed down but there was a dread reality. He had no evidence that the manifesto belonged to Romulus. It was just empty conjecture. Madam, please, take my word. The person called Romulus lurked in this Romulus. You have no proof, but I have my assurance. He's floundering, madam. Agreed? Enough of this rambling theories. Falcon, your respect for your comrade is admirable, but you display great valiance in leaping headfirst into the lion's den. But you have failed to convince me of the bird's innocence. Madame Buff, I implore you, not another word. We humoured you, we set up a court, we went through the motions of a trial. Now the rooster's guilt has been formally proven. We have more evidence. Enough, this trial is over. Severin Cocorico, you have been formally tried by the people of the Second Republic. We have found you guilty of the council conspiracy, murder of Kurt Monsieur, and the murder of my father, John Beaumont. Madame, please, JJ, it's alright. I made my peace. This is far from right. Dying in the name of a new republic at the hands of Juego. There are worse ways to go. It was good enough for Robespierre, right? Severin? Fuck. Tend to the body, Piero. Yes, ma'am. You two have done nothing wrong. I see no reason for you to be tried, let alone executed. Your mercy is admitted, madam, but I fear if we let this two go, they will tell the police everything. Compromises. No, we promise to give her big shit, right, Falcon? But we cannot trust the world of potential traitors, madam. For the good of France, we must execute the birds right now. Some man of God you are. Hate to admit it, but you have a point, Ribbons. There's an unpleasant situation. So what to do? Okay, I know. I'll give you a shot. You have two options. First is that I shoot you right here, right now. There's nothing out of us particular one, but if it must be done. What's option number two? You join us. We need lawyers to help bring the new republic into fruition. Your skills would have been very much appreciated. Our skills? Someone has to draft new laws. Someone has to file the paperwork to secure the new republic internationally recognized legal status. Somebody has to prosecute officials and corrupt the grantees. Would that be a glorious job? You mean prosecute the prime minister or the king? We can discuss the specific letter. For now, I need to hear a decision. What will it be? Fine. I'll work with you. Good. Then a robot contract has been made. So what happens now? Pierre and Fontaine will lead you to the canal. You'll finish up here and meet you in 2 hours. Needless to say, they shall be keeping a close watch on you. Don't even think about running. Of course. Then we'll here. Fontaine, lead the way. Yes, madam. Come along, you two. Holy shit. You can't seriously be trusting this filthy lawyers, madam. They're probably plotting revenge for the dead friend at this very moment. I do trust them. Throughout that trial, I got the impression that Falcon was trying to de-escalate the situation, avoid violence. Such a viewpoint is naive, but exactly what we need in this revolution. But they will betray you. If they're stupid enough to raise one feather against me, they will regret it. Damn it. It's not like we fucked up, but we fucked up, didn't we? That didn't go as planned.